It's not an easy job just being on our knees or bending over.
President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration is expanding.
Y no hacemos daño, simplemente no andamos haciendo malas así.
We're just working.
No immigrants, no food, no farms.
Miles north of Pasco. It's peak asparagus season at Alan Schreiber's farm.
We grow 350 different kinds of crops and varieties.
Tens of thousands of spears are hand-picked and hand-packed. This work is done daily, mostly by immigrant workers who came to America dreaming of opportunities.
That is the kind of work that U.S. citizens will not do.
Why is it that U.S. citizens don't come to do the work?
I will let you cut asparagus and see how long you last.
Harvesting, especially when it comes to produce that grows on ground level like this, is extremely labor intensive. And on a diversified farm like this one, the hours of being hunched over add up.
The work is hard. It's either too hot, too windy, too dusty, too dirty.
Recently, Schreiber says workers are harder to find.
It used to be no problem. We would be turning away farm workers, but that's less and less the case now.
On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program.
Since President Trump took office, the rhetoric of mass deportations has deeply shaken up the farm worker community. According to the American Immigration Council, immigrants make up 77% of miscellaneous agricultural workers in the state. And of the immigrant population, 21.6% or 254,500 are undocumented.
Not seeing such a scared workforce. I mean, they're scared.
Claudia.
All of our workers are documented. But we know a lot of our farm workers in the state of Washington and across the country are not documented. We can't lose these workers. If we had perfect enforcement of federal immigration rules, we'd starve in this country.
Dr. Jacob Vigdor is a professor of public policy and governance at UW.
In the Western United States, we have relied on immigrant labor to do a lot of the agricultural work since the 1940s. If we can no longer bring workers here to harvest food in the United States, then we're looking at a future where we're just going to be importing even more of our food. It'll mean higher prices. It'll mean that some things won't be available in the grocery stores the way that we've become accustomed to.
Vigdor says legal channels of employment like seasonal visas have always been an option, but they can be complicated, making them unpopular among employers. Washington's agriculture industry is roughly 12% of the overall state economy. It brings in more than $10 billion in revenue each year and produces 164,000 jobs. Back at Schreiber Farms, Nancy says she takes pride in being a small slice of the industry.
Just to help out the community so they can have something in stores.
News about ICE arrests has shaken her up too, even though she was born in the U.S.
I'm not doing nothing bad. I'm not stealing. I'm not doing anything to hurt them. So why am I doing this? But I still get scared and just decide to stay home.
But staying home doesn't pay the bills.
We're just working to get money to support our family that we have so they can have food on the table and we can have money to pay all the costs we have.
And Asensio does the same. The money he earns cutting asparagus on Schreiber Farms, he sends to family back home in Veracruz, Mexico.
A ellos pues están bien, les da una mejor oportunidad ya para vivir allá en mi pueblo y luego pues yo aquí trabajo y lo poco que gano pues comparto con ellos. Yo también tengo mis gastos aquí.
As for fear?
No, preocupado, pues yo vengo, hago mi trabajo, no ando haciendo nada malo, simplemente es trabajo para ayudar a mi familia.
They'll look kind of like...
For Schreiber, who's been farming here for nearly 3 decades, taking care of his produce means taking care of his people.
I am actually closer to that family than I am my own biological family that's still on the farm in Missouri.
And he says he wishes the people who make the laws would think twice about the hands that feed America.
Whoever is pushing to port them all just doesn't really understand what is going on out here in the fields, in the packing sheds, and in the processing plants. They just don't understand.
With photojournalist Rachel Kim for Facing Race, Sharon Yu, King 5 News.